Did you know that buried beneath the sands of a forgotten Egyptian tomb, archaeologists once unearthed a single golden artifact worth more than the GDP of a small nation, a shimmering scarab amulet that whispered secrets of pharaohs long gone, turning a dusty dig into a billion-dollar legend overnight? It's not just metal, it's the pulse of human dreams, the kind that makes hearts race and empires fall. Please subscribe our channel. Imagine standing at the edge of an ancient map, the kind yellowed by time and stained with the sweat of explorers who chased whispers of hidden fortunes. Treasure and gold, they're more than shiny trinkets locked in museum cases or dangling from celebrity necks. They're the beating heart of our wildest stories, the fuel for revolutions, and the silent architects of destinies. I've always been drawn to them, ever since I was a kid huddled under blankets with a flashlight, devouring tales of pirates and lost cities. But let's peel back the glamour for a moment. What if I told you that the pursuit of treasure isn't just about getting rich, it's about uncovering the raw, aching humanity that binds us all? Picture this, a weathered old man named Elias, sitting by a flickering campfire in the rugged hills of California, his eyes gleaming like the nuggets he once panned from icy streams. "Boy," he'd say to me in my imagination, his voice gravelly from years of dust and disappointment, "gold ain't just yellow rock. It's a curse wrapped in a promise. I lost my brother to it back in '49, when the fever hit. We crossed mountains, starved through winters, all for a handful of dust that slipped through our fingers." Elias isn't real, but his story echoes thousands like him, the gold rush dreamers who flooded westward, leaving behind families, farms, and futures. They weren't villains or heroes, they were just folks like you and me, chasing a sparkle that promised to fix everything. But why does it matter? Because in that chase, we see the problem staring back, our endless hunger for more, the way riches twist our souls until we're blind to the real treasures: love, connection, the quiet moments that money can't buy. Think about it deeper. Gold has toppled kings and built civilizations. Remember the Spanish conquistadors, storming through the Americas with eyes ablaze? Hernan Cortez, that ruthless dreamer, stood before Montezuma's glittering halls and declared, "I and my companions suffer from a disease of the heart which can be cured only with gold." His words weren't poetry, they were a confession of the void inside us all. But here's where it stings: that disease didn't just ravage empires, it shattered lives. Indigenous peoples watched their sacred treasures melted down into coins, their histories erased in the name of European greed. Families torn apart, cultures dissolved like gold in acid. Why does this matter today? Because we're still infected. Look around, lotteries promising instant millions, crypto booms turning bedrooms into trading floors, influencers flaunting diamond-encrusted lives on screens that make us feel small. It's the same old fever, repackaged for the digital age. We scroll through feeds of private jets and yacht parties, whispering to ourselves, "If only I had that," but what we're really saying is, "If only I felt whole." Let me share a story that hits close to home, one I pieced together from old journals and faded photos. There was a woman named Clara, my great-grand-aunt, who lived through the Klondike gold rush up in the Yukon. She wasn't some starry-eyed prospector, she was a widow with 2 kids, scraping by in a frontier town. "The gold calls to you like a lover," she wrote in her diary, her handwriting shaky from the cold. "It promises warmth, security, a life without the ache of empty bellies. But oh, the price." Clara joined a stampede of thousands, trudging through blizzards with her children bundled against her chest. They found a vein, once a thin streak of yellow in the frozen earth, and for a heartbeat, joy flooded their world. "Mama, we're rich," her son cried, his little hands clutching a pebble of pure gold. But the claim was jumped by rougher men, guns drawn in the dead of night. Clara fled with nothing but scars and stories. She ended up in a logging camp, mending clothes for pennies, her dreams buried deeper than any mine. Gold doesn't fill the holes in your heart, she confided to her daughter years later. It just digs them wider. Why recount this? Because Clara's tale isn't ancient history, it's a mirror. Today, we're all prospectors in our own way, chasing promotions, side hustles, viral fame, hoping it'll patch the emptiness. But it matters because this pursuit blinds us to the real problem: inequality baked into the bones of our world. While billionaires hoard vaults of gold equivalents in stocks and super yachts, families like Clara's still scrape by, one paycheck from the edge. It's not just economic, it's emotional warfare, leaving us isolated, envious, and exhausted. Now, let's gaze into the crystal ball of the future. What happens if we keep worshipping at the altar of treasure and gold? Picture a world where augmented reality turns every street corner into a virtual gold mine, apps overlaying hidden treasures on your phone, gamifying greed until we're all addicts tapping screens for digital doubloons. Corporations already mine our data like it's the new gold rush, selling our secrets for profit. But the impact? Deeper divides. Imagine cities split not just by wealth, but by access to these illusions of riches. The haves jet off to space tourism, their gold-plated rockets piercing the sky, while the have-nots drown in debt, chasing shadows. Daddy, why can't we afford the VR gold hunt? A child might ask, eyes wide with the same hunger that drove Elias and Clara. And the father, weary from gig jobs, replies, because, kiddo, the real treasure was never in the ground, it's in us, but we've forgotten how to dig for it. Future societies could crumble under this weight, revolutions sparked not by bread riots, but by the fury of those left out of the golden circle. Environmental devastation ramps up to mines scarring the earth, oceans choked with plastic from luxury packaging. Gold extraction already poisons rivers, displaces communities, amplify that with tech-driven demand, and we're talking apocalyptic fallout. But here's the emotional gut punch: loneliness epidemics worsen. In a world obsessed with accumulating, we forget to share. Marriages fracture over financial stress, friendships fade in the shadow of success stories. I made it, the tycoon boasts from his empty mansion, but his voice echoes alone. The future impact isn't just societal, it's personal, a collective heartbreak where humanity trades soul for sparkle. Yet, wait, here's the twist that might just save us, or at least make us pause. What if the greatest treasures aren't buried or minted, but hidden in plain sight? Prediction time: in the coming decades, a renaissance of emotional alchemy emerges, where we transmute our greed into gratitude. Think about it, movements like minimalism and mindfulness are already bubbling up, whispering that true gold lies in experiences, not possessions. I foresee a shift where technology, the very beast feeding our frenzy, becomes the tool for redemption. AI curates personalized treasure maps not to riches, but to lost connections, reuniting families, fostering communities, unearthing forgotten talents. Remember that old guitar in the attic? An app might nudge. That's your gold, play it. Governments pivot, taxing hoarded wealth to fund universal basics, turning gold bars into golden opportunities for all. But the real prediction? A cultural pivot toward heart gold, valuing vulnerability over vaults. Stories like Clara's go viral, not for drama, but for depth, inspiring billions to seek inner wealth. Twist: the next big gold rush isn't to mines, but to therapy sessions, volunteer work, art collectives. I found my treasure, a reformed crypto bro confesses in a TED Talk, not in blockchain, but in building bridges with people. It's poetic justice. The metal that divided us becomes the metaphor that unites. Of course, skeptics will scoff, but mark my words, as climate crises force us to re-evaluate, we'll predict a boom in sustainable treasures: solar gold from the sun, communal gardens yielding real bounty. The impact? A softer world, where kids like Clara's son grow up chasing sunsets, not stocks. And yet, as we wrap this journey through the allure of treasure and gold, I can't help but feel a tug at my own heartstrings. We've danced with dreams and demons, from Elias's campfire regrets to Clara's frozen hopes, all woven into the fabric of our shared human saga. It's a reminder that while gold glitters, it's the stories we tell around it that truly endure: the laughter shared over a modest meal, the tears shed in pursuit of phantoms, the quiet triumphs of choosing love over luster. So, here's my question to you, dear listener: what's the one treasure in your life that no amount of gold could replace? Drop it in the comments below. Let's uncover some real riches together.